I'm a social worker. Yesterday I encountered a girl excited about her mother's death. Yesterday I visited this apartment complex to complete a wellness check on a young girl and her baby brother. The girl's teacher called CPS, saying that she was concerned about the welfare of the young girl. None of the calls we ever got up to date were as bad as this one. When I knocked on the door, the little girl approached and asked if I was here to take her away from mommy. I told her that she could stay with mommy, and I just came to hang out with them. She let me in, and what I saw horrified me. The mother had not moved since I entered. She was clearly strung out, on some sort of substances. Her hand looked like it had been decaying, and I asked the young girl to take me to the room where she slept. She said she didn't want to go to sleep yet, but I insisted that I just wanted to see the room. She obliged, and led me by the hand to her room. Feces and urine covered the floor, and there was no mattress for her to sleep on. With my nose plugged, I asked why her room was so dirty, and she told me that mommy locks the bathroom because she doesn't like it when the young girl and her brother use the bathroom. I did my best to maintain my professional composure, but I was utterly shocked. I then asked the girl to take me to her baby brother's room, to which she responded he doesn't have a room. I asked where he slept, and she simply left her room, and entered the hallway. I was a bit appalled by this point, and asked her whether he slept on the hallway floor. She giggled and said of course not. He sleeps here. She proceeded to open a cabinet door in the hallway, revealing this tiny baby. The baby was bawling, and I couldn't believe that I hadn't heard his cries earlier. This creepy young girl then told me that mommy puts him in there because he cries too loud. When I approached the baby, I quickly realized how thin he was. This baby was literally on the verge of death, so I immediately rushed out of the front door and called the paramedics. When paramedics arrived, the mother was still unresponsive on the couch. A few paramedics went to help the mother, while the majority rushed to the baby in the cabinet. The young girl seemed enthused by the whole ordeal, which really threw me off. When the paramedics resuscitated the mom, she showed complete disregard for the life of her baby boy. She stood up, and started screaming at the young girl, asking what she told me and the paramedics, threatening her. My blood was boiling, but I was so shocked, I couldn't produce any words. The paramedics eventually brought back the baby's pulse, but they said it was faint, so they brought him to the ICU. I took the young girl home with me, and promptly filed a police report against the mother. Today, my supervisor told me that her husband used to be a well-respected school teacher before he committed suicide. Apparently, the shock of her husband's death drove this woman to insanity. Her baby boy died last night, and she still refuses to accept this fact. Today in custody, she keeps asking where her baby boy is, saying she's worried that he hasn't eaten all day.